Off tape is the off tape. Tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Off tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Off tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Off tape is the off tape. This is the off tape show. Hello guys, it's your boy Jeff the Roller. Welcome to the Off Tape Show, episode 11, and today we have the legendary son and Neji in the house. You know, one of the pioneers of Afro, pop, high life, and R&B. You know, his record label is the Impakt Records, and today we are going to be having a lot of chats with him on the Off Tape Show. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here's a little autobiography of Mr. Sonny Neji. You know, Mr. Sonny Neji paved the way and laid the foundation of the contemporary high life that we're enjoying today. You know, from the likes of Flavor, Phyno, and every other, you know, high life contemporary artists we've had in recent times. You know, so this is for information for the Gen Zs to actually know about. You know, he laid that foundation for the contemporary high life. So sit back, relax, get your popcorn, you know, because you're about to learn so much from this legend. And you know, he has dropped various singles like Oruka. Oruka was one of the smash hits that was in all the weddings when we were growing up. You know, you have the Unchained album, which have all the smash hits included in it, and various singles that he has dropped, you know, over the years. Also, Face Me, I Face You. You know, so the Neji is very quiet, calm, you know, and reserved personality with a loving family.
Yes. Welcome to the Off Tape Show. Officially, it's your boy Jeff the Roller, and I'm so excited because this is the 11th edition episode of the show. And basically, the show is for research purposes because a lot of new people who come into the industry don't really know, the inception of how most of our genre that is going global today, how we started. You know, as an artist myself, which as we're going in the course of the show, I'm going to say something that you might be surprised. You know, we have seen the trajectory of the evolving of Afro beats, and particularly I know how each genre has evolved from high life to the contemporary music that we're all doing now. So, sir, the off tape show is for research purpose. I want to officially welcome you, sir. Welcome to the off tape show, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. And we have some few questions, and we want to start with. I want to ask, when did you start like singing, not professionally, like as a child? At what age did you get into music, into making music?
I actually started singing as a little boy growing up in my village in Ishibori in Ogoja
Yes, sir.
in Cross River State. I started singing in. We used to have this dance group called Akata then, so I was a member of Akata, especially young boys of my age grade. We were all uh, part of different Akata groups,
Okay.
So that was where I actually started singing and dancing, and that was where my love for music was born. Actually,
Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. Like coming from the south, I can imagine even at your time, I can imagine the struggles of trying to to carve a niche for yourself. Now let's go to the next question. When will you say you wrote your first song? Like you can say, okay, this is my first song. Like I can be comfortable to say I can sing this in the public. When can you tell us, sir?
okay, I might not be able to say exactly when, like exactly when, but it was sometime in the mid 80s.
Okay.
Sometime in the mid 80s was when I started writing my own songs. After getting exposed to contemporary music of the time, Then my elder brother, who I lived with in Lagos, was a music lover. He was a music collector. I remember then every month he would come home at the month end after collecting his salary with one or two records. So I was exposed to contemporary music. So after listening to so many contemporary artists of the time, I I started trying to write my own songs. Sometime around the mid 80s, that was
Yeah.
when I actually started to write my own songs.
Okay, so 84, 83, thereabouts.
Thereabout, yes.
Wow. That was I don't know if some of us was even born at that time. Wow, you can imagine. That's real legend stuff right there. Okay, sir. Say I want to also, why did you choose to do high life? Because I remember in your time, I was a kid, but it was all reggae that was all over Nigeria, from Raskimono to Riswiliki, to even the influence of Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and the dancehall, Shabarangs. And so, why did you choose to go into high life instead of all those other genres?
Well, even at that time, we had all those artists you mentioned. We still had Osita Osadebe, we had Rex, Jim Lawson, we had
Mm,
Fela Nicola Bokuti, we had Prince Nico Mbaga, we had Oriental Brothers,
yes,
you know, we had Orlando Owo, we had
yes,
Ebenezer
Orlando.
Obey, we had King Sonny Ade,
Wow.
so I can go on and on. So with everything, I listened to everything, but I was particularly drawn to what I connected with the most in every way, which was our own rhythm here back at home.
Yeah.
You know, I used to be a member of a band called
Now
Colors
that
Band.
Musific music
The
streaming app has
colors.
been
We used to
paying out
play
Indians for
everything.
years now, it has already been reviewed by some of India's biggest YouTubers. You can see them for yourself. Musific pays both indie artists and users who stream free music daily on the app, with a new well-curated music collection from Hindi to hip-hop, R&B, soul, Afro beats and more, with a more organized interface and user experience. We will begin payments soon to our old and new users, so what are you waiting for? Run to the Play Store now and download the Musific app now, or click the link above this video to download it directly from the Play Store. Make sure you register and begin to earn daily. Download now.
Anyway, since we are rushing, we'll go to our next question. Um, um, okay, this brings me to a very interesting question, which I'm going to chip in something. How did you get into OJs? Because I will come to your EMI, because I know you. I think there was a story about you and EMI, but OJs particularly, which was like where your hits, I think the Unchained album also came. What was the relationship like, and how did you get into OJ's
It
music?
might, it might be better for me to go to the beginning
Okay,
because you're jumping to
okay,
OJS, you're jumping to the to the
okay,
to the end of the story.
okay. It's
We
true.
should we should we should go from the beginning.
It's true.
I
Okay, so we
was
should start with
signed.
EMI.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, yes. I was signed on to EMI. Like you readily observed, around that period when reggae music was the rave in Nigeria.
Mm,
So I was signed on. I recorded that album at Agos Studio, and the producer was Sugar Benson.
mm.
Um, so he took that tape and went looking for a deal for me. Eventually, he got a deal at EMI, so I was signed on as one of the artists. But unfortunately, EMI was not ready to push any genre.
Stay fit, informed, and entertained with daily lifting. Get daily health and wellness videos, unwind with movie trailers and comedy clips, and start your day with meditation and exercise routines. Plus, earn money while you do it. Earn $1 for every 10K points just by using the app and inviting friends. Download Daily Lifting now and transform your routine into rewards. Daily Lifting, wellness, fun, and earnings. Download now.
So I can hear you now. There was a break before.
Okay. Yep, the picture was frozen for a moment there. Okay, so and then I recorded Unchained for
Yeah.
OJs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, in early 2000. And I went to Ghana. I had to go to Ghana to record that. I started recording that
Wow.
album here, traveled to Ghana to go and finish it up.
Okay.
mixed and mastered, then came back. And Unchained just unchained everything.
Everything.
Un-
Yeah.
Unchained just broke all the barriers, you
Well,
know.
well, how was
And
the deal? Sorry, sir, if I may. How was the contract with OJs? Because I know I'm asking. Well, was it a good contract, or you can say you're happy the song or the album was a success, or how was that? How was it?
those days we didn't used to think about contract that much. All we used to look forward to was to get our album out there,
Out.
get get the popularity that we needed, popularity required, and then of course we play our shows. Uh, so that was the main thing. The contract thing wasn't such a big deal to us. It was just like a formality. Okay, let us have an understanding that okay, we're in this together, and we just sign. So that's how it used to be for a whole lot of us those days.
Okay.
You
But
understand?
but do
We
you have
just
rights
wanted
to
to
the
sign,
song?
get a.
Or do you have
But of
rights
course,
like to the
of
song
course,
now? Okay.
of of
Okay.
course, we all have we have rights. It wasn't one of those contracts where all your rights are owned by another company that we said no, no. It wasn't that kind of contract. I mean, if you're working with someone who isn't out to exploit you, will not have a problem. OJS was not out to exploit me at that time. In fact, OJS was a music lover himself. He was
Mm,
someone who was very passionate about artists who wanted to support artists. What he
mm,
wanted to do was to support artists, and that's what he's still doing till today. And so he wasn't out to exploit artists. No, that wasn't the kind of record label that
mm.
he ran. He just wanted to support artists. So the contracting was just a formality for him that okay, we have an arrangement. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I want to say something, sir. That it will be shocking, but I don't know if I made the wrong mistake or I did right because I'm older now and I think I was very young then. Let me just say a brief story. Why I asked you this was in the early 2000. I was very young then. I think I was 14, 15, 16. I used to come from Port Harcourt to a show in the Surulere in the National Stadium then. That all the actors used to come. OJ's man owns the place. I used to come and perform with the actors, and I had one popular song then. It was a song about Nollywood because I did theater arts in the University of Port Harcourt, and I was not really impressed with how the acting was, So I did that song, and when I came performed the song, OJ's had an A&R then, one Bayelsa man. He was not too tall. I've forgotten his name. He now said he was going to take me to OJ's to sign me. I thought it was like a joke because I was a young boy. I just came and performed. The whole actors was Ramsey Noah was there, Mr. Ibu, the whole place, Rugged Man, the whole place was heat up that day when I performed. And he took me to OJ's office. I remember it's not in Surulere, it's somewhere where you have all those industrial trucks and all of that. And we went to the office as a small boy. I was there. The man was there. The A&R brought me into his office, big office, and said this was the boy he brought for him to sign. And the man said yes, that he was going to sign me. But the song that I did then about Nollywood, that those are his friends. They used to come to the bar, that he cannot push a song in his label that has a contradictory message to them, that have to take the song out of the album. And that song was what I was used to do show that time. I was used to eat, I used to perform everywhere. In fact, that was what they know me for. It was a tough decision. And I don't know. I just said that they should excuse me. I should just come outside and just think about this. Do you know, sir? I came out and I went home. That was how I left. Like, I never came back. I never contacted the A&R. I don't. I was just. I just went from there. I just went back to Port Harcourt, and I was living with Two Face at this time in his Two Face house. I remember Two Face gave me transport one time in his Lincoln Navigator to go to OJ's in Surulere. That I was staying here. I used to come from Port Harcourt because me and two and Plantation Boys to perform as a child. So I want to ask you, sir, do you think it was a bad decision I made, or was it a good decision? I've always wanted to ask this because that thing has been troubling me all through my life. I will not lie. Because I was saying if I've taken that decision, maybe I would have been a household name today. Or I was because I didn't have a lawyer and nobody to guide me. Maybe I didn't just know. So from your experience, would you say, as somebody who was in the label, will you say it was a right or wrong decision, sir?
Stay fit, informed, and entertained with daily lifting. Get daily health and wellness videos, unwind with movie trailers and comedy clips, and start your day with meditation and exercise routines. Plus, earn money while you do it. Earn $1 for every 10K points just by using the app and inviting friends. Download Daily Lifting now and transform your routine into rewards. Daily Lifting, wellness, fun, and earnings. Download now.
Yes, I'm Sonny Neji and I'm with Jeff the Ruler on the Off Tape Show. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel now.